This video is my official review of DistroKid. What's up guys, Brandon here from KDMR Music, the channel making you a more successful musician. Now we do that through all types of videos every single week. We cover music marketing, music strategies, we talk about current events and industry news, and sometimes I have to review products and services, or I get to review products and services in videos just like this one. So if you're interested in that type of content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. We're actually, as I record this video, we're coming up on 10,000 subscribers. There are going to be some really cool giveaways, so stick around to the end to hear about those. But this video is all about DistroKid. Now, if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, or you've seen my other videos about Spotify playlisting and things like that, then you already know that I've been a DistroKid user for about 5-6 years now. Pretty much since they first came on the scene. And there are a number of reasons why I love DistroKid and why I chose them over some of the other options that are in the market. So when DistroKid reached out and said they'd like to sponsor a video on the channel, it was a no-brainer. So just a disclaimer, DistroKid did sponsor this video. They did not pay me to say a specific thing. As a matter of fact, they didn't even ask for final approval over the video. So you can rest assured that all the thoughts in this video are my own and they are completely honest. And if you've seen other videos in the past, I've recommended DistroKid for free many times. So rest assured, there's no bias here at all. So let's talk about DistroKid. In this video, I want to go over some of the benefits, why I chose DistroKid over other services, distributors, and then we'll talk a little bit about how to use DistroKid, just in case you're new. So, DistroKid is a digital service distributor. Basically, what they do is they help get your songs, your music, into all of the digital stores, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, all of these different places. They help to submit your music there and make sure that your music is available. They keep it up in the stores, and that's really what they do. Now, they also have some other services that you can add after the fact, but we'll get into those a little bit later. Now, the biggest difference between DistroKid and its main competitors, which would be cdbaby and tunecore, is their model. DistroKid, of the three main distributors, is the only one that actually runs on a subscription basis. So, being that they're a subscription, you pay a one-time fee of $19.99 at the least expensive option per year. And that gets you unlimited uploads, unlimited songs, unlimited albums that you can put up on iTunes and Spotify and all of the other stores. Now, that is unheard of, right? Because the majority of the digital distributors, they charge you a one-time fee per song or per album. And some distributors will even charge you a 30% fee of your actual streaming revenue. DistroKid doesn't charge you anything on the back end. You retain 100% of your earnings, and you get all of that for a very low annual fee, as low as $19.99 a month. Now, let's talk about DistroKid's plans. DistroKid's basically got two main plans that I'll talk about. There are really 4 tiers, but there are 2 that apply here. So there's the standard $19.99 a month musician plan, and that basically allows you to upload music as one artist's name, and you can pretty much just upload your music, and when you upload it, it's going for release at that day. Now, what I recommend, because that plan is only $19.99 a month, and it's kind of limited, what I recommend is the Musician Plus plan, and there's a few reasons for that. For $35.99 a year, you actually get the Musician Plus plan, which allows you to do a few things that the regular Musician plan does not allow. The first thing that you're going to get is the ability to pre-sell an album. You can set a release date in the future, and you can start selling that song immediately as soon as the store is listed up for sale. So this is crucial, especially if you're a musician who's actually trying to chart on Billboard and all those other services. because all of your pre-sales count towards your first week album sales. So pre-selling is key, especially when you're talking about trying to get into Spotify playlists, because setting a release date out in the future and having your song in Spotify's queue is the only way to submit songs through Spotify's official playlist pitching tool. So you've got to have your song available for pre-order, because once your song is out, you can't submit it anymore through Spotify's official channels. So for all of those reasons, I recommend the Musician Plus plan specifically for the pre-ordering capability. In addition to that pre-order capability, you can customize the price of your song on iTunes, and you can customize the record label name. So let's say, you own your own music, you can come up with it, whatever cool record label name. If I wanted to be, Never Had Hit Records, I could do that, right? If you do not choose the Musician Plus plan and you don't customize your label name, then what you're going to see in iTunes under your artist or under your album is DK and some random artist number that's generated for you. So, just for a more professional look and feel, to make you seem more like the big leagues, I recommend the Musician Plus plan. So, off of that, now let's talk about the benefits of DistroKid. Again, I really enjoy DistroKid because it's easy to use. One of the things that makes them stand apart from the other distribution platforms is that they really help you get your music live quicker than anyone else. And they do that through a few ways, right? There are a lot of different things that the stores don't like, whether it's capitalization, whether it's weird artist names, all sorts of things can slow down your release. And what DistroKid has done well is they've said, hey, these are all the common reasons why a song may not be accepted by the stores. Let's make that a rule on the front end so that no one can actually submit bad stuff. So if your artwork isn't clear enough, if your band name doesn't look right, if you put the featured artist in the wrong spot, DistroKid catches all those things in advance and it won't let you submit your song without correcting it. Because of that, because they do such good quality work, Spotify, iTunes, they've made them a preferred provider so that artists who release on DistroKid get priority, and they're able to get their music released and put on the platforms sooner. I mean, I've put singles on DistroKid, and within days they're already live on Spotify and Apple Music. And you get a nice email each time a song is accepted, letting you know of that. Now, let's talk about some of the other features that DistroKid has, because of course, all of the major platforms will put your music on iTunes. What are some things that DistroKid does for you as well? Well, first, they have Siri and Shazam integration. So for an annual fee per song, I think it's 99 cents per song, you can actually have your song on Shazam. So if you know you're releasing a single, if you know you're pressing it for radio play and things like that, if you know it's going to be, playing in a store, then it's important to have that. So if people hear the song passing by, they can say, "Hey Siri, what song is this?" Let me listen. And Siri will listen and let you know. So now that we're done being interrupted, so they have the store maximizer where whenever new streaming platforms are added, they'll send your songs there automatically, and that's $7.95 a year. They also have the YouTube Content ID program. So if your songs are being used in videos on YouTube, they'll take that revenue instead of the YouTuber making that ad revenue. It'll be directed to you for a small fee. So, DistroKid has a lot of really cool benefits, a lot of really cool features that are really helpful to every artist. And it's no secret that I'm a huge DistroKid fan. So I absolutely would recommend it to you. Now, before we jump into the tutorial, I do want to let you know that DistroKid has given us an exclusive link so that you can save 7% on your membership, whether you choose the musician plan, the musician plus plan, or even the label plan, so that you can add 5, 10, 100 artists, right? Then you get 7% off of your first year of membership, and you don't have to do anything to get that. So I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description of this video so that you can go ahead and join and try them out. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the computer so that I can show you exactly how easy it is to upload your music through DistroKid. Here we are inside the DistroKid dashboard. I was going to show you guys how to sign in, but it's a two-step process and you have to email you a code. It gets kind of personal, so just know this is what it looks like once you log into your DistroKid dashboard. Now, I've already got a couple of releases up, and I'm not even going to release a new song today, but I want to show you how easy it is to upload. So you go ahead and click upload. Oh snap, I'm a priority artist. Thanks, DistroKid. So as you can see, all of these platforms that you can put your songs on are pre-selected for you. If there's something you don't want your music to be on, then you can just say, nah, don't put me on Google Play, don't put me on TikTok, don't put me on Deezer, etc. But why would I do that? So here we go. Number of songs. Is it one song, a single? Or are there multiple songs? You can put up to 50 songs on one album. So you already know how many songs your album has. We're just going to act like it's a single today. Has it been previously released? No, it's a new one. And here we go. Artist, band name, BJ Kicks, that's me. I'm already on Spotify. I've already selected myself. Now let's just say I wanted to do another, let's say I'm Jacquees. Now, it's going to ask me, am I, one of these other ones that's already in Spotify? Let's see. Yep, that's me. Clearly that's me. We look the same. But anyway, let me stop playing and go back to myself. So let's go ahead and set my release date. Now, because I have the Musician Plus plan, I can set a pre-order. I can allow for pre-sales. So let's say I want my song to go live on October 31st. It's a Halloween song at midnight. And we can do midnight no matter what country you're in, because that'd be cool. Do I want to let people buy it before the release date or not? And I'm gonna say yeah, and we'll start the pre-orders immediately. Now I get to select an album cover. I don't have any pictures on this computer because I'm not even. All right, let's just choose a photo. This is a photo for one of my clients, actually. So it's English. I select my genre. In this case, it'd be hip hop. Don't need a second genre. Let's see. What is my song title? Dope Music. Now, it's saying right now, like, what all the things you need to do to make sure that the song is actually good for release. So, if we have a featured artist, we need to use the word feat in parentheses with the name separated by commas. So that's just good to know. I won't go through all those. I choose my audio file, and do I have an audio file to choose? Let's just put that there. Now, I even can put my artist credits. So, music and lyrics were by me. Are they explicit? No. Is it a radio edit? No, the song is clean. It always has been. Yes, there's an explicit version, but this is the clean version of it. So, my song is clean. Is it an instrumental? No. It has lyrics. And preview clip start time. We can let the streaming services decide, or we can actually decide what part we want the preview to be on. So that's cool. Like especially if you're putting your music in TikTok and people need to dance to it, make sure you line it up with the dance break in the song. That way, when people are streaming or looking on TikTok for a song to use, they hear the catchiest part. You don't want to have like a super long intro and not let them see it. So we'll specify that. Let's just go 505. Now, because I have the Musician Plus plan, I can choose what price I want to sell my song for. I could sell it for as low as 69 cents. I'm gonna keep it at 99 though. Now, here are some really cool extras, right? Now, you can add the single to Instagram and Facebook so people can add your song to their posts and their stories. You can use YouTube money, which is their content ID. So you pay $5 a year plus 20% of the actual revenue that they create or that they collect from you. They have the store maximizer, which basically just says, hey, every time we get new partners, we start using new stores, we'll put your song there with them or in them automatically instead of you having to do it yourself. If you decide to do YouTube money, there's a lot of things you have to certify. Because the biggest thing is YouTube wants to make sure that you actually own the music that you're trying to monetize. Because if you're using loops or anything like that, you're not going to be able to do it. So, Siri, so you can have your song on Shazam, and so if people, are listening to their song in the store, they can say, hey, Apple's assistant, because I can't say that word or my phone will go off. Hey, Apple's assistant, what song is this? And it'll tell them. And then they have the leave a legacy option. So, of course, things happen. Maybe your payment fails, maybe you die, maybe something happens. Um, and instead of just your song disappearing because you couldn't pay the bill anymore, you pay this one-time fee and your songs will stay up forever. And then just some important certifications. This is my music. I'm authorized to sell it. I'm not using anyone else's name without their approval. I've agreed to the terms of the agreement, and I selected YouTube Music as a store. So I will email DistroKid later saying why is my music on YouTube. And then you can say done. I'm not going to click done because this isn't a real release. But it's really just that easy to upload music to DistroKid. And then some other really cool things. Something that DistroKid has that no one else has. Teams. You can automate payments to anyone who's affiliated with your song. So if you're splitting the royalties with a music producer, then you can go ahead and say, hey, on this beat tape, I had a collaborator, right? So it's kind of like filling out a split sheet online. Really cool, so you don't have to worry about trying to send money to someone else. DistroKid does it for you. No one else does that right now. So really cool, really, really dope. I can't say enough how much I love DistroKid and why. But yeah, just wanted to show you how easy it was to use it and some of the really cool features that it has. All right, guys. So you've heard me talk about DistroKid. You've seen me use DistroKid. You've seen all the dope features. There's really nothing left for me to say. I just want to say thank you to DistroKid for sponsoring this video and remind you, if you want to save 7% on your first or off your first year of DistroKid, then go ahead and hit the link in the description of this video. You'll get that discount. It does help the channel out a little bit, so I appreciate that. But hey, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Be sure that you hit that notification bell, you hit the subscribe button, because you do not want to miss any other videos from our channel. So go ahead and do that. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Until then, be safe, be well, keep dreaming, and work hard to make those music business dreams your reality. Peace.